every day for a limited time only. Only at Logan's Roadhouse.
It's Monday, June 20th. Coming up live on The View. Reality star and wife of NBA giant Carmelo Anthony, Lala Anthony, is guest co-hosting and weighing in on hot topics. From whether you'd let your teenager have sex at home to which reality TV star says she worked out 14 hours a day. And hold on to your hair, because the weed thieves have struck again. Plus, it's the trial that has the whole country riveted. So all week long, The View on Crime's going inside the courtroom as the defense mounts its case to save Casey Anthony from the death penalty. Then, Oscar winner Morgan Freeman's revealing his all-time favorite role in a career full of unforgettable performances, and how he's trying to unlock the mysteries of the universe. And two men are sharing how tragedy, secret shame, and childhood nightmares drove them to almost eat themselves to death before Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition saved their lives by helping them shed an unbelievable 400 pounds. All that, hot topics, and more, coming up live on The View.
Talking to Chris Como, just talking, and I see y'all leaving. I was like, is it already time to go?
It's a Monday like that.
Yes, I'm sorry. So if I grabbed your butt to pull me out, forgive me. Hey, welcome to The View. Sitting in is our guest co-host today, the wife of NBA star Carmelo Anthony and star of the upcoming VH1 show Lala's Full Court Life, the fabulous, the wonderful Lala Anthony. We are so happy to have you.
I want to thank you because when you guys were here last, you know that Isaiah, prior to your visit, was wearing a Celtics jersey, and they gave him Melo's jersey, and since then, he has been sporting. Sporting the Anthony jersey even today, so he feels good.
There's Anthony's in the news. There's Anthony Weiner. There's the Casey Anthony case, and now there's
I don't want to be in the same sentence with any of them.
It was my several cousins' names. I mean, there are a million Anthonys in the family.
I know. Anthony everywhere. I don't know. Hey, anyone who is a teenage kid at home has to watch the segment that Elizabeth is going to be doing on Good Morning America Wednesday. Now, Elizabeth, I think this is fascinating. Why don't you tell us?
Yeah, it is. You know, I sat down a couple days ago with a panel of parents separate from a panel of teens, and both were outstanding. I could talk to teens all day, and guess what? They want to talk. This segment is about teens and sex, but teens allowed to have sex at home. And and the theory, right, exactly. So take off mom hat and just sit down and talk to them. And you would be astonished as to what these teens thought about it, what their perspective was, and what the parents felt. It ranged. The panel ranged from 14 to 19. And a lot of
those numbers again?
14 to 19. Okay. And, you know, and this is something that some parents do feel as though if they're going to do it anyway, they might as well do it in my home. And this brought up a fiery discussion amongst parents. The panel was totally split, and then much like ours sometimes. And the teens were so thoughtful about everything from does it make it more difficult, say, for the teenage girl, if her parent permits her to have sex at home, to say no the second time, the third time?
Let me ask you, because it's an interesting question. Do you mean the parents are home while the kids are having sex, or not?
Well, it's interesting because it does bring up the point. This then led to, some of them maybe, some of them may just say, this is where you're going to have it, here's what you need to have it here. But it brings up governing sex in the home. I mean, is it on weekends? Is it on at nighttime? Is it every other Wednesday? How do you indeed govern this? And there, I mean, the information that I got out of these panels
is that the parents are probably not having sex. That's what's annoying about all this.
Wednesday morning, by the way, you'll see, because it's incredible, because the teens have such self-awareness now.
But isn't it the same concept of, you know, you give the kids the condoms and you tell them about birth control because you know they're going to do it anyway, so you know they're going to have